పక్కాయన వెళ్ళి సీసాలు ఇచ్చి ఇలా
Hello, Sheena. Welcome to the Zoom class.
Hello, how are you?
I am fine. What about you?
I'm doing fine, thank you.
Yeah. So it has been a long time since we organized the Zoom class.
Mhm.
So it's really nice to see you back in my classroom. Uh,
Thank you.
actually, actually, I thought that I have been tracking your messenger for the last 1 hour time. Uh,
Oh my
what I
goodness.
what what I have thought that you might have forgotten the class, and I thought that yeah there would be no class today. I even alerted my students to be available within 10 minutes or maybe 20 minutes late. You have to stand by for the session. So that's how I alerted my students. In fact, otherwise we would have started a bit earlier than this. In fact.
Well, here when I came on, it was 9 o'clock here, and I thought that's what time we
Mhm.
said, 9 in the morning. So did you want me to come at 8?
Yeah, yeah. Actually, I thought yes, it's 9 actually. I also planned at 9 o'clock. But what happened? I have just told you that I have tracked your messenger for almost 1 hour time. So I thought that there would be no chance for you to make to the our classroom due to some other technical issues. So that's why I allotted my students to be standby for the session at least 10 more minutes late if it is possible, if it happened like that. So anyhow,
Okay.
Sheena, yeah, how are you doing? And are there any updates regarding the COVID-19 situation in your country? I have heard that your country was badly hit by the COVID-19, maybe COVID-19 situation.
Yes,
So tell me something about it.
it has been bad. In fact, if it's okay for me to share,
Yeah,
I have some pictures very quickly.
yeah, you can share.
It's okay. There it is. All right. So what I did very quickly is this is so when you're looking at the US where you see the little red part, that's where Connecticut is. Okay. Are you able to see it okay?
Yeah, we can see.
Okay.
We can.
And then when you look just at Connecticut, my school is here in Bridgeport and I live here in West Haven. So we're toward the edge of the Connecticut line. Um, what you would normally see, let's see if I can get it to go fast. This is kind of what my city looks like where I teach, Bridgeport. It's just like a quick picture
Mhm.
of it. Our old school into our new school. This is what
Mhm.
the area all around my school looks like. So you'll see that the houses are very close together, and this is actually the
Right.
building that I just showed. Now, when you go
Mhm.
inside, whoops, when you go inside, my room was very
Mhm.
colorful. So this is actually a picture from my classroom, how it used to be. The feet are there
Mhm.
because I tell my students all the time, wherever you go, you leave a footprint.
Yes.
So I have reminders everywhere of feet normally. Um, whoops, I'm clicking too fast. So you can see there was a lot of color when I was unpacking. These are actually students of mine in the classroom, and we were playing steel pans. Um, we would go camping together. We would go to see shows together. It was very exciting. We would go to the theater. So, those are some of my choir students in the theater, and they're all excited about what they're seeing. We did outside performances. And this gentleman right here is a Broadway composer that we actually got a chance to sing with. Um, in this picture, I don't know if you know Whoopi Goldberg, but she does a lot of movies here America, and then she's on a show called The View. And we actually sang one night where she was giving a speech, and so she took a picture with us. So this was our life before COVID. This is what that same room looks like now. It is completely empty except for desks. I no longer
Yeah.
have access to it.
Uh,
I actually, when I'm in the building teaching, I am in a little
mhm.
cubby. This is me. All that
Yeah.
exists is the piano and this one table. You can see I have on a mask, a double mask, and glasses.
Yeah.
On the days where some students are in the building, I have to be like that all the time. And I actually
Mhm.
go room to room on a cart. So
Uh,
no more, we can't use any of the instruments anymore. We cannot sing at all. And all I taught was choir
yeah.
and performing arts, so theater.
Mhm.
And we can't do any of that anymore yet. Here we are just starting to get teachers vaccinated. So I actually got my first shot this week. Um, and I'm going to have a second shot in another like 3 weeks. And then they're bringing all the students back into the building no matter what. So that's kind of where we are right now.
Yeah. So anyhow, teacher like you use the choir and you are very busy with your students, and the association between the teacher and the student is quite warm and really we can't even explain words. But the all of sudden,
I'm having trouble
yeah, all
hearing.
of okay. So actually, as a teacher, we all actually get associated with the students every time because we have a good rapport. So it is possible only face-to-face classes rather than the online classes. So we do inspect the students face-to-face and we the relationship actually so cordial and so warm and only when we teach the students face to face. So that is what you are missing. In fact, these days due to the pandemic. But unfortunately, in India too, we were also in the trouble. Almost for 7 months, we were troubled by the this pandemic, and right from the March to November, we were completely devastated by this pandemic. But fortunately, we are back to school these days. We have started going to school maybe since November. And as of now, the situation is under control. We are all doing well. And today, we are dare to step outside. Look at this kid. This kid has no mask, in fact. So the situation is quite normal here, and we are able to walk out freely without using the sanitizers and the mask.
Mhm.
So as of now, the situation is quite normal. But in some parts of India, there are a few reports coming that there were a few people every day is getting infected with this pandemic. But compared to US, India is doing a marvelous job, but not with the initiative of the government, but not with the people initiative of using the mask. I don't know the reasons because I am not the one who is investigating this pandemic impact on India and USA. But I don't know the reason. But Indians have come back dramatically from this pandemic. So we have to see the reasons. Maybe the reasons will come out very shortly. The reasons why the Indians are doing well in this deadliest virus, corona. And but we have to see what are the exact reasons for this phenomena. But
Well,
the yeah, please.
I think part of it is here, it became a political battle rather than a health battle.
Mhm,
So there was
mhm,
one group of people that, due to their political
mhm,
beliefs, said, no, we're not going to wear the masks. and they travel
Mhm.
wherever they want to go and they do whatever they want to do. And then there are the other political party said we need to wear the mask. And so instead of it being an issue that was due to health
Mhm.
and safety, it became a political issue. And I believe that that's what's causing the issue right now. There are major concerns that we're going to end up with another surge because some of the states within the country have said we're not wearing masks at all anymore, even though the numbers aren't low yet. And they're opening up all the businesses, they're just doing whatever they want to do. And so every time somebody travels, I think there are about 13 states where the numbers are already going up again. So we may end up with another surge. And I think a lot of it is politics rather than health. And not, I don't like to say it, but not being concerned enough about each other, you know, because that's part of it. You have to be conscious of your fellow man and your fellow woman. You have to care, you have to be concerned. And some people aren't.
So that's really unfortunate for the developments in your country. And I wish and I hope that your people will come back to normalcy very soon. I let us hope that the political issues will be sorted out very soon.
Yeah.
And yeah, let me welcome you to my class once again. And here are the few kids with me. Yeah, let me check the number. The number is 15. 15 students have joined today.
Okay.
So before I ask my students to ask you some questions regarding many things about America and about the language acquisition, especially English. So Sheena, could you please introduce yourself? Because it has been a long time. I think 2 years ago, I think exactly, you were invited to my classroom. That too on the August 15th, the Independence Day of my country. I invited you to my Zoom class, maybe Skype class. I think long time ago, 2 years ago. It
Yes.
was really a nice session as far as your valuable message of at that time was concerned. So could you please introduce yourself?
Sure. My name is Sheena Graham. This is my 38th year as a teacher. I teach music in Warren Harding High School, which is in Bridgeport, Connecticut, where I showed pictures a minute ago. So my students are between the ages of 13 and 19 years old. This particular school year is different in that the students that I have in my classroom are not music students. Because of the pandemic, the students could not get the classes that they chose. So the students that I have don't really know any music. So my job is a little different this year. So normally I teach choir, which is singing, and I would teach theater, which is acting. This year I'm teaching a lot of music competition composition rather through the computer. And I can actually show you examples if you'd like. Oh, I can't. I don't know if your mic is off.
Yeah. And
Oh,
so,
okay.
students, you are all requested to ask the questions regarding the music. Sheena herself actually is a music teacher, and as she had just told that she is in a vast experience in music teacher, she has been working as a music teacher for a long time. So I request each and every student to ask the questions regarding the music. Of course, you all love the music. Being an Indian, we are really passionate about listening to music. Indian music is very popular all over the world, not only in India.
Yeah.
And so you can ask the question related to the music and any other question regarding the United States of America. So it's up to you. And Sheena can answer to your question if you ask even about the English language because she is a native English speaker and she can definitely answer to your question even if you ask regarding the English language. So there is no problem. So I start with Lohita. Lohita, could you please ask a question?
Yes, sir. Hi, ma'am.
Hello.
How are you, ma'am?
I am fine, thank you. How are you?
I am fine, ma'am. My my name is Lohita Girja. I am studying 7th class. My habits are reading books, playing games, watching TV, and dancing. What are your hobbies, ma'am?
My hobbies? My hobbies are writing. I love to write poetry. I love to compose music. I like walking and playing with my dogs.
Great. Lohita, do you have any question for ma'am?
Yes, sir. How many
Let her not.
languages do you speak, ma'am?
Ooh. When I was going through school, I actually had to learn five: Spanish, French, German, Italian, and Latin in order to understand music terms, but I have not spoken them in a long time, so I don't do very well with them anymore. Just English proficiently.
Yeah. Lohita, what about you? How many languages can you speak?
Telugu and English.
Yeah. Explain about Telugu. What is Telugu? Is it our regional language or national language?
Regional language, sir.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Yes. Mhm. Next, let us Bhagyasri. It's your turn. Next.
Hi, ma'am.
Hello.
My name is Bhagyasri. I am studying 7th grade. My hobbies are reading books and playing games. Can I ask a question, ma'am?
Yes, you may.
What is your favorite book, ma'am?
Ooh, wow. My favorite book right now is a book called Becoming, and it's written by our former First Lady, Michelle Obama.
Yes. So, what about your favorite book, Bhagyasri?
My favorite book is Think Like a Monk, sir.
Lovely. I haven't read it. I'll have to look it up.
So,
Thank you.
yeah, two students have asked so far. Sheena basically a music teacher. So why can't you ask the questions related to the music? Because she is an expert in music. She can elaborate very clearly about music related questions rather than going for some other questions. Okay, I request the participants to ask the questions related to the music so that we can explore many unknown facts about music. Because as a teacher of English, I know little about music. But Sheena, she is an expert in music. She can explain really great things about music. So let us get lots of facts about music from Sheena. Yes, Nagalakshmi, it's your turn.
Sir,
Yes.
my name is Nagalakshmi. I am studying 10th grade. My hobbies are reading books and playing games. What is your favorite music, ma'am?
Thank you for that question. My favorite music is actually a combination. I like folk music that tells a story. And then when I'm down and out, I like music that makes me want to dance. So I like a combination of music. How about you? What's your favorite kind of music?
All
So
music.
all music. So what kind of music you like? Particularly, you may have one maybe liking for the one kind of music, whether it is Western music or cultural music or traditional music, because there are different musics are available in India. Yeah, what kind of music you like personally?
Cultural music.
Okay, it's a traditional music. Sheena, she likes to listen to traditional music. So there are a few some musical instruments are there in India. Actually, tambora and veena, different string instruments are there in India, and so people love to play the string related instruments, and so they are so popular in India rather than the Western music like guitar and something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, Neeraja, it's your turn.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello.
Hello, ma'am. My name. How are you, ma'am?
I am fine, thank you. How are you?
I am also fine, ma'am. My name is Neeraja. I am studying 9th class. My hobbies are playing games and watching TV. Can you play any music instrument?
Thank you. Great question. I play piano. That's my favorite instrument to play. I play a little guitar as well. I used to play a lot something called clarinet. I'm not sure if the instruments have the same names there, but
Yeah.
a clarinet, it's long with a reed at the top. And I would play clarinet in marching band. I would play saxophone, alto saxophone in jazz band. And then there's an instrument called an oboe. It has a double reed at the top. I would play that in orchestra. So
Mhm.
those are the favorite instruments to play. But to be a music teacher, you have to learn them all.
Yes. Yeah, Sheena, would you mind playing any one of the musical instruments for me and for my students? Yeah, is it possible
Sure,
now, right now? Yes,
sure.
please.
I have a piano right next to me,
Okay.
and then I didn't know how much time you had, but if not
Yeah.
today, you can invite me back another time. Because with the music that we're composing, I would love to have us
Mhm.
compose something together.
Yes.
And I don't know.
Yeah, you can go ahead and sing. It's going to be a really great fun for
All
us.
right, so I'm gonna see if I don't know. Let me lower this a little bit so you can actually see the piano.
Yeah.
Just a sec. I'm gonna see if this will work. Whoops. Hopefully, I won't drop anything. If I do this, and then let me see if this will work. Oh, there we go. Okay, so this is. Yeah, it's on. Are you able to hear it okay?
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Okay. There's so much more to life than fighting. Trying to prove who's wrong or right. Dwelling on what could have been. As we wrestle through the night, there's so much more in life to focus on as we take our next steps. Let's be grateful for each day we live, grateful for each breath. Tomorrow's not promised, there's no guarantee of what lies before us, what it will be. Stop fighting and listen to your own heartbeat. Close your eyes so you can see Close your eyes, feel the heartbeat of peace. With our eyes closed, there's no colors. With our eyes closed, there's a change. We begin to see more clearly and realize we bleed the same. With our eyes closed, love overflows, roars within the seas. Standing still, freedom becomes real, along with unity. Tomorrow's not promised, there's no guarantee of what lies before us, what it will be. Stop fighting and listen to your own heartbeat. Close your eyes so you can see. Close your eyes, feel the heartbeat of peace.
So students, give a big hand. Wonderful performance. So what a great performance. Really great. So we really appreciate your way of composition. At the same time, I think how you synchronize the music and your song. Everything is perfect.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. So thank you so much for giving us this great composition. And now we have some more students and they would like to ask some questions.
Sure.
Yes. Yeah. Next, Vadasri, Varshita, Preeti.
Yes,
Can
sir.
any one of you ask? Yes. So turn
Hello,
your
ma'am.
camera on so that ma'am.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello.
How are you, ma'am?
I am fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, ma'am. Thank you. My name is Prashita. I'm studying 9th grade. My hobbies are reading books and playing games and watching TV. Can I ask you a question, ma'am?
Yes, you may.
Do you like any instrument?
I do. I love the piano, and I love another instrument called the bass. It's it's big. You stand up and you play it with a bow, but I don't play it well. I would like to learn. How about you? Is there an
I'm
instrument?
like guitar, ma'am.
Guitar? Nice.
Guitar. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Next. Yes. Preeti. Preeti, are you there? Yes. So Preeti,
Sir.
yes. Please go ahead.
Hello.
Hi, ma'am.
Hello.
Hello.
How
Yes.
are you?
Good. Preeti,
I'm fine, ma'am.
we can hear you clearly.
Sir?
We can hear you clearly. You can introduce yourself and ask the question.
My name is Preeti. I'm studying 9th grade. My hobbies are reading books, playing volleyball. What are your hobbies, ma'am?
My hobbies are reading. I like writing music and writing poetry. Um, and I love playing with my dogs. Thank you for asking.
Nice to meet you, ma'am.
Yeah. Do
I'm
you have any question, Preeti? We have exactly 9 minutes left in this session. So everybody has to ask one question because time is ticking. Next, Taslima. Taslima, it's your turn now. Taslima.
Hi, ma'am.
Hi.
My name is Taslima. I am studying 7th grade. My hobbies are reading books and playing games. Can I ask you a question, ma'am?
Yes, you may.
Which instrument is famous in your country, ma'am?
I couldn't get catch the question.
Ask.
Which instrument is famous in your country, ma'am?
Which instrument is famous? The most common instruments I think here are the piano, the guitar, drums, bass.
Taslima.
Thank you, ma'am.
Taslima,
You're
what
welcome.
instrument is famous in India? What instrument is famous in India? I mean, not Western instrument, an Indian traditional musical instrument. So, can you name the musical instrument that is very popular, very famous in India? Can you say?
Guitar.
In fact, guitar is a Western instrument. So, can you name the Indian instrument? Veena is there, very popular musical instrument in India. Veena, stringed instrument. And again, the tambora is there. So there are a few Indian instruments. Sheena, I have a question for you. What Indian instrument you are familiar with? Because all the instruments that you have are Western instruments. So have you known anything about Indian musical instrument? Are there any Indian musicians in your country that you come across?
I do not personally know one that I've
Mhm,
come across. I have listened to music that I've been introduced to, but to actually
mhm.
meet a musician who plays Indian music, no, I have not. So I would love to
Right.
hear more and
Mhm.
maybe compose something together so that I
Okay.
can.
Yes. Yes. Radhasri. Radhasri Kusma. Radhasri Kusma.
Hello.
My name is Vedasri. I am studying in ninth grade. Can I ask one question, ma'am?
Yes, you may.
How have you been playing music, ma'am?
I have been playing music since I was in fourth grade. So if I'm very honest, that's 51 years.
Long time ago. Very, very
I'm older than you probably think I am.
okay. Yes. Any more questions from Jagadish? It's your turn. Jagadish.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hi, ma'am.
Hello.
My name is Gattu Jagdish. My hobbies are reading books, playing games, and watching TV. My future ambition is to become an army person. Can I ask one question, ma'am?
Yes, you may.
How many musical instruments do you play, ma'am?
I play three well. I think I play well on the piano, the guitar, and the clarinet. There are others that I learned to play, but I'm out of practice. How about you? Do you play any instruments well?
I play piano, ma'am, in small piano, ma'am.
Oh, that's awesome. I
Okay.
learned on the
Thank,
Right piano.
also.
thank you,
Yeah,
ma'am.
good. Bhargav, it's your turn. Bhargav.
Hi ma'am, my name is Bhargav. I am studying 6th grade. My hobbies are reading books, playing games and watching TV. My life ambition is to become an army person. My question is what are your favorite songs?
My favorite songs are songs that tell a story or have a message. So like the song that I played for you earlier, it was speaking to people to say, you know, we've got to be able to look past our differences and see what we have in common. So I like music that gives a message that hopefully will help people to be better.
Okay, next, Lalasa, Lalasa Nabia. Anybody, any one of you can speak it now.
Yes,
Lalasa.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Hi, ma'am. My name is Lalsa. I am studying 8th grade. Can you ask one question?
Yes, you may.
What is your favorite dish?
My favorite dish? Wow. I like something, it's called banana pudding. I don't know if it's the same here, but it's something that you layer bananas and then there's like a custard and there's vanilla wafers. They're like these cookies and you put it in the oven and you have to bake it. It takes a long time to make, but it's beautiful. If I can remember, I'll send you a picture of one.
Lalasa. Nabia, Nabia. Nabia, it's your turn now.
Yes, sir. Hi, ma'am.
Hello.
My name is Navya. I am studying 8th grade. My hobbies are reading books and playing games. Can I ask one question, ma'am?
Yes, you may.
What is your favorite color?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear the end.
What is your
Ask one more time.
favorite color?
Favorite color.
Why do I
Oh, what is your favorite color, Sheena? Your favorite color.
My favorite color?
Color.
Oh, yellow. Yellow is absolutely my favorite color. It just brings life. And I don't want to stand up. I actually have on yellow pants. And there's yellow all around my room. In my classroom, the feet were yellow that you saw on the wall. I like yellow to be everywhere because it just reminds me of life.
Yeah.
Thank you for asking. What's your favorite color?
My favorite color is pink or blue.
Oh, well, I've got one of them.
Okay, Sheena, thank you so much. And we have hardly 2 minutes time is left. So could you please give your final message within 1 minute? Within 1 minute. Yes, you have the questions, but we have time is not going to permit us. We have only 58 minutes, 58 seconds left and 1 minute is left. So I request the Sheena, give your final words for my students, just for 1 minute, please. Final message.
Thank you so much for having me in your classroom, and I'm sorry about the mix-up on time. I would love to visit you again. I appreciate your questions, and I just wish you the best in the rest of your school year, and until we meet again. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much, Sheena, for sparing your valuable time, and you in fact kept your made us blessed with your music. We are so thankful to you for your presence. Say bye to Sheena and say good morning and a lovely day today.
All right.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye,
Good
ma'am.
morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Bye, good morning, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am.
Good morning,
Bye,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
All right. Bye-bye.